before the sun came up, felt the night wind blowing at the crossroads in the dust. Standing there I saw man, bloodstains on his soul, and a gleam in his eye as cold as steel, one pocket full of gold. Say, young man, he beckons with one finger of his hand, come sit with me for just a while and I'll help you understand what it takes to play this game, one lesson yet to learn. The road from here is never clear, beware your every turn. No mistake, I tell you true, the just man will prevail. No sacrifice is worth the price, you see you must not fail. On down the road I've traveled far, I've lived 10 lives in one, and what I've learned I'll give to you, my plan is done.
Across the boundary set in time, I had planted just one seed and built that road across my path where the future came to me.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Hello. Might as well cut to the quick here, Giuseppe. Tonight, well, Dragon Slave Fest will probably be a good moniker for this one. Went for quite a fly last night. Not sure how many people in the conversation or tuned in on the rollover after the rollover. Yeah, we went to some pretty interesting heights. You see, as this contrast becomes more and more stark, as it does, it just does. Just walk in truth. You'll see for yourself. You cannot walk in truth if you are walking in a lie. And you're an idiot. Id-iot. Id-e-it. You're an id-e-id. A dead consciousness of a dead consciousness. Id-e-id. Okay? ID, mono a mono, right? So we'll maybe take this off a little bit slow at first and see who can keep up. And this is not a judgment either. This is an issue of your own self-awareness. It's got nothing to do with me. This has got everything to do with you. I'm just another point of view. I just choose to not live in the dead world. And there are many of us that chose that. And that's when your world comes to life in color. And that's where you understand and learn the true patience of Job motif within yourself. You just have to reach the point of had enough. And, some people just can't get enough of this place, Anyway, not to rail on about idiots that are dealing in legal nonsense. You see, everything in the legal world exists only because of you, legal namer. There isn't a court case, there isn't a branch of any other tree of death that lives without you giving that branch life. You're the one that feeds life to the thing that's killing you. And you can't see that. The truth is you can. You just have got a few programs to work out, like the rest of us. You got to get these things out of you. It's a false construct that was built around you. I mean, if every church on the planet had to be purple and they worshipped a blue rhinoceros as the religion that you were born into, would that not be your religion if you accept it? Yes, it would. So who built that construct? Well, I just built it for you. Do you want that one? Or is this plastic Jesus one working okay for you? How about the plastic Muhammad or the plastic Yahweh or the plastic whatever? It's a constructed reality. It's one idea of one thing that you bought into. And humanity's been buying into the biggest lie for too long. Just too long. I can get into Phoenician understanding sound. You see, humanity is spellbound onto a piece of paper. They're stuck to a piece of paper in mind, body, and soul, where nothing in the legal reality exists without paper. Go ahead, take all the paper away. Take all the squiggles and the robes and all the rest of that away, and what have you got? Someone that claims to have authority over you? In a free will, no trespass, golden rule universe? Well, who's allowing for the free will trespass on yourself? You are, by consent. Have a look at what you would deem to be, in quotes, unquote, a complete untruth, your birth certificate. It's an absolute lie. But you will think it's your birth certificate because someone said it's your birth certificate, right? Mom and dad, maybe? Government, somebody outside of you. And then, of course, you hear but that's the name that, I see. You got to put on you got to be 4 eyes on this, okay? You got to put your glasses on because you're not going to see this otherwise. This is these are literal words telling you literally what is going on. There's no opinion in this. This is how it literally is. I'll tell you what, anyone that is promoting legal of any kind I had this court victory. Oh, look, you won the lotto this week. Out of the 100 that went in, 96 of them didn't. Same way a casino works. They just have to give you the illusion that you can actually win. Why do people go to casinos? Because they think they actually win. Who actually wins? You know the answer to that. Same with the court. It's the same setup. Same program. It's easy. It's called competition. It starts real young. Musical chairs like 1 winner, 29 losers. Works the same in court. And they're making you play musical chairs. All you have to do is stop the music. Their music. Don't stop mine. Stop theirs. And the only song and dance they've got is you thinking that birth certificate piece of paper is you. Well, just ask yourself, who created that contract and who accepted it? Were you a party to that contract being created, that piece of paper? You registered that body you're in? You named that body you're in? You gave birth to that body you're in? You created that body you're in? Who created the piece of paper? You or mom and dad and the gov through a deception? Well, it's a contract if you accept it. I don't accept the contract of the dead. And that's what legal name does. It says you're dead. That's not an opinion. That's in the most legal non-reality that your little minds can think. Okay? That is a literal, legal motherfucking fact. Challenge any lawyer, cop, or judge on it. But you better know who you are first. And the truth of that is, once you know who you are, they don't exist in your reality. They're actually busy keeping the other demons away from you. It's the contract they're in. Demons take care of demons. Christ minds take care of Christ minds. We know the rule. There's only one. Truth. That which you create outside of self is what you create within self. Where does it start, though, eh? Ooh, tricky one. Starts with the life itself. You. Duh. Come on, who made that body get up this morning and go pee? You or a piece of paper? Who was it that signed that piece of paper? The body or you? You have to become aware of the contracts you get into and out of here, It's like, I've made it very, very clear. Don't tag me. Don't tag me in anything. Because chances are you're going to tag me alongside some fucking liar, like Santo Bonacci or something. Okay? Thinking you can create a contract for me? You're double doubting yourself. That's the Luciferian Blackheart quad. You trespassing, bitch. If you ain't sharing the truth, do not trespass. Go straight to hell. Do not pass go. Take $200 with you. It's going to burn anyway. You ain't got pockets or trenches deep enough for that shit, kids. Mama Creation's coming through. I'm going to burn out all the little demons. You better not have an ID on you. We're checking at the door, because if you do, well, see ya. Guess who chooses? Not me. Throw that shit away now. Come home. Or don't. You know, it's the same Sodom and Gomorrah situation. Cast your lot. Salt of the earth, huh? Yeah, the creation of the Luciferian lie. It says it right in the word. Say LT. Then you weren't using your crayons much, were you? Well, geez, Kate, how'd you get that? Well, you see, you're trapped in a spell. Look up say in Latin. What does it say? It says himself, herself, itself. What do you say? Funny, mouth is in the Taurus creation field. Zodiac proves that. Many other things, too. Everything proves itself. Oh, Taurus field, what's that? Look it up, physics major. It's creation field. Toroidal field. Taurus, the bull. No bull. You don't say. Pearly gates? Teeth remind you of anything? Lucky me, got the wisdom teeth pulled in the physical, which put the wisdom teeth of the spiritual in. But then, you know, you don't see things spiritually, you see it in black and white cans of duality. Where you think you're missing your wisdom teeth, what you really missed was the fact that, hey, put your wisdom on. You just got 4 new spiritual choppers. As above, so below. As within, so without. Can't be up if you don't know down, because they don't exist until you have the contrast, and it's all about the contrast, contract. The game of sight and sound, show and tell. But your ears are blind and your eyes are deaf. Legal namers just accept the world as normal. So I guess in your world it's normal to murder children? Well, go along with the legal name. You're going along with it because that's what bought the bullet. You see, this is where people live in a delusion. If you can see it in the reality, was it thought of? If it is thought of, what does that mean, boys and girls that know what's going on? If it's thought of, it's created. Wouldn't be create dead if it wasn't thought of first. So what you thinking? Careful. Let's have a little fun with the anti-goggles on. I'm not going to waste my time on shitidiots. Use a legal name, dipshit. You're murdering children. And I can prove it. All legal like. You want to take me on in a legal sense, you fucking monkey? Please. I'll own you before you even open. First thing that you're going to say, hey, did you ever go into a courtroom and say, but I? Yeah. You ever say I in a courtroom? Do you know what that word means on a fucking ship, stupid? To your posts, makeys. Aye, Captain. You already gave it up when you said aye. You said yes. Or weren't you using your eyes on the side of your head that show you the eye within, the third eye? It's not some fucking hocus pocus game. It's concept. Get the picture? You see, those that are getting the picture, I do my best to paint pictures for you in the most colorful ways so that you can experience the visual. That's the third eye, dopey. It's your imagination. Can you see it? So all I do is that I describe what is. de, of, scribe, to write. I show you what is, literally. In the most literal language anyone who can speak common speak can understand, but they still think it's magic of some kind. They'll still think, well, that can't be right. But yes, it is. I do not speak of opinions. I don't have one. And any opinion I may have, I keep that to my fucking self. Until I know the truth, then I'll share that. I've suffered long from having far too many opinions in the past. The problem is, if you think someone else is going to buy into your opinion, so will they, and you're left inside the, well, there's your, look, the squaring the circle. It's easy. What you have to see is the box outside the circle, the Ouroboros, that the literalists keep going around in their legal box. Your circle's been squared, bitch. The whole system collapses. And you go right outside the box when you see that the very existence of the legal name and thinking you are one is the only thing that holds the whole fucking Babylon up. That's the vengeance inside yourself, thinking you need somebody else to beat somebody else up for you. Because you can't take responsibility for being there. It was your fault you hit my car. No, it was your fault you hit mine. Truth is, they're both the same, trying to occupy the same space at the same time. And I can pretty much, bet $5 that at some point during that incursion, one or the other or both were not completely and fully self-aware of their surroundings and everything going on in their mind, because they were too busy worrying about this and worrying about that and rushing here and rushing. There's no fucking way you can be in now. So what you end up with, in the same way cars collide, thoughts collide. That's all that is. That's a collision of thought. And that thought is doubt. Doubt I'm going to make it here in time. I better get through because at least doubt I'm going to make this late. See, it's a world of doubt. And that's where thoughts, that's where worlds collide. In the most logical, literal sense, imagine being completely and absolutely fully self-aware of self at all points, moments in time. And so is someone else. What do you think the odds are of them bumping into each other if they're completely aware of each other? Exactly how they move, exactly where they are, exactly what they'll do. And I'll tell you, the thing about truth is, when someone stands in truth, I know exactly what they'll do. Someone who's telling lies, legal namer, well, if you're going to tell lies, there's no fucking knowing what you'll do to satiate your 7 deadly sins. Now, is there? Debate that. Go ahead. You cannot debate a truth. It is self-evident. Yet there are many that will try. Kateofgaia, you're just an obsessed zealot. Yeah, thanks. I know. Isn't it great? Zealot's just another word for those of Christ mind. Yeah. Those that were benevolent. Yeah. Look up if you want to go literal on it, go to your history illusions, and you'll see the lies portrayed and the truth at the same time. Just depends on what book you're reading. You've been trained into their literal, made-up fairy tale world, worshipping warmongers and war heroes and big business and banks and presidents and kings and queens. And boy, what did you learn about yourself in school? Or were you too busy learning about every other fucking demon on this planet that you learned and were trained to worship? Who's your master, puppy? When you can finally decide that you will be your own master, thank you very much. I'm not out to hurt anybody. If you want to know the truth of truth, it's simply one word: courtesy. Courtesy will always, oh yeah, curtsy, divine feminine courtesy. Courtesy, the heart of truth I create. Courtesy. Sometimes you will see it portrayed when the goodwill vibe is around. You know, people around Christmas time opening doors for you all the time. Oh, joy, queen. And then, you know, typical work week, fucking going through the door and not giving a fuck about who's behind them. Who's programming your reality? Santa? What time of year are you programmed into traditionally? Leprechaun? What do you think? Saint Valentine? Somebody programming what to do and when to do it? At all? Or don't you think roses are good every day? Or just when you're looking to get your fucking finger waxed ring, huh, boy? Or how about your finger waxed with some gold? Huh, girl? Who's fucking who? You're both fucking each other. Funny that, eh? Yeah. Those little emotional attachments got you every time, don't they? Ego? Emotional? Demon? Physical worshiper? Or do you just dance because you can? Who's your ringmaster? Circus? You're the clown. Spun around. Yeah, you can fit a lot of them into small cars, can't they? Yeah, lots of those. I'll tell you, it's real easy to put humanity into an ashtray. Simple. They did. Paper. It's either your ashes that fill the ashtray or a piece of paper. You choose. Either way, it's fucking ashes to ashes and dust to dust for spiritual. You're gone. Don't believe me. Don't believe the truth. Because you know better, right? Yeah, I thought the same way once. To the point of I didn't know a fucking thing about this reality because it's so messed up. They love killing children, raping them, and going right along with it, making sure the bullet factories are going up, and they're running around with the demon mind. You might pronounce it amendment. Amen, demon mind, right? Yeah. They'll justify every lie, every blame. Are you the legal name, yes or no? No, I'm not. No works. What are you taking it all personal for? I don't do personal or business. What you do in your personal world and what you do in your business world within you is fucking your business, your personal. Nothing to do with me. So don't make it personal. And don't even think I'm going to get into a state of duality with you because I'll rip your fucking dragon in half. You know why? Because I mastered mine. You're still baiting yours, master. Who's the master? Can you go demon hunting at will? I can. Do it every day. That's all I do. I'll poke that fucking dragon until its head pops out. And when it does, I'll tear it off. I'll reflect your own bullshit back at you. Because the only thing that is an opinion outside of yourself, of something external based on your delusional reality of a legal name matrix. Do you often walk around Arkham Asylum asking the inmates for their fucking opinions? Humanity does it every day. Hey, Bob, what's your opinion on this? Well, let me tell you. Oh, and they will. And they'll stay in that little circle of whatever fucking subjective they're in, inside the box, because they've never seen, heard tell of who they truly are. True story. Because if you think you're a dead thing, you're a dead thing. If you think it's something to do with you, it does. If you want to take on a contract created by two people that didn't know there are some fucking hole in the ground, that's exactly where my mom and dad are. Proof. Positive. But that's your mom and dad, Kate. That's an illusion of it. Well, who the fuck was inside those meat sticks? They'll dress himself up as anything. These demons. Remember, they're all about the physical bloodline shit, right? You don't know who the fuck your blood relation is. How do you think they sneak in? Haven't you noticed the little demon inside you? I used to call it the tricky little bastard. You want to command demons? I'll show you how. Because I command them all day. All day. It's the rules. None shall pass. Bitch and wall, eh? Can't scale that one, reptilian. Meat stick. I don't know. I'm Libra on that bitch. That's the dragon scales. There's my spiritual dragon scales right there for you. Climb up. Wrong ladder. That's a snake, serpent. You're going down. Don't you know how to play snakes and ladders? Yeah, Mom and Dad didn't know themselves from a fucking hole in the ground, because that's where they are. They proved it. Legal names and all. Wilfred and Pauline Thompson meat sticks. Ashes here in ground. They're the ones that created that fucking birth thing. It wasn't me. Nothing to do with me. I wasn't there. That was between them and a fucking Book of the Dead Anubis registrar book and some fucking demon preying on life form. Life, you, thought. Life itself, you. Where do you think thought comes from, stupid? You ever have a thought? Thought ever cross your mind? Well, there's a thought for you. Where's that thought coming from? Yeah, it'd be a pain in the ass if all those thoughts of all of our points of view were coming at the oneness at the same time. The thought would spread it out a little bit. Where does thought come from? Don't see too many people addressing this issue. Man, you. Oh, well, let me. I mean, fuck, I've written enough books of, hey, that's pretty funky. Essays or whatever the hell. Solved enough riddles. They all solve with phonics. There's your riddle of the square and the circle, Greek. Nice try. We did it mathematically, too, for those literalists. I just thought I'd go spiritual on you there for a second. Yeah, the circle is in the triangle of fire, you. The mind, body, soul. You know. The friction, the fuel, the flame, Prometheus, yeah. You, the fire triangle, the pyramid in the middle, pyramid, fire in the middle. Phoenix, burn the ash, get it? Yeah, they all connect, all the stories connect. If you had some crayon time, you'd know that. But don't worry about it. Katie's a patient truther bitch. She knows there ain't much time left in this game. All the time in the world now. You might not, but I do. I get all the time in the world to tell the truth. It's an immortal thing. All I gotta do is tell it long enough. Demons just go poof. Fractal by fractal by fractal. Yeah, so who are you? It's the only law I came to uphold. I had the path. It was shown. You might have thought it was a name. There's only one path, dopies. Wisdom. Truth. So you ask why, huh? Why this and why that? And why won't they leave me alone? And why do I have to? Well, yeah. Good fucking question, isn't it? It's the only one there is, dopey. The rest of it's just incidental, subjective. There's only one spiritual question. At least you got one leg to stand on. Why? Sleepy bird, let's wake you up and get you flying. Get those wings out, and both legs out. So there's your X chromosome. Kiro Om Zone. Yeah, Oz1, indeed. Kiro, magnetic electric. Kiro, Christ consciousness. O, in the womb. Me, magnetic electric. Source itself. Chrome. Blood and chrome. Didn't you see the fucking movie? Just saying. It's right there. Just a coincidence, though, right? Yeah, well, if you think it's a coincidence, that's lucky. Guess what? You'll think, that's lucky. True or false? Wow, that was yeah, you know the vibe. What a coincidence. I looked at the clock and it was 111. Wasn't a coincidence. It's a fucking clue. You might want to be seeing the 1111 instead of the 111. You're still missing a piece. I know, because it's the one, the I, the self, the yes in the duality of the twin towers. Consciousness 11, like 9/11, you might pronounce it. It's a physical play out of a literal destruction of hell. Yeah. All the little demons are fighting about it. Oh, you made me ink. You made our toes fall down. Rah, rah, America. Got you fucking chasing your tail. It ain't yours, though. It's somebody else's. Somebody else's idea of a really good story to go and die for. Lucky you. That's smart. Maxwell's smart. Yeah, Agent 99 was my favorite. She was the rational one. Fucking chief. Talking to a shoe, talking into a Piscean age. The cone of silence. Pay attention. See, that's backwards. The cone of silence around Chief and Maxwell, get smart. Cone of silence was the illusion, thinking that only you two got to hear the conversation. Thinking you can tell your little secrets behind domes of silence. Consciousness sees you, demon. Coming to get ya. Can you see Katie coming? Yes, you can. I followed my nose, toucan, Sam, because the nose knows the truth I see. You might pronounce it Gnostic or Gnostic. Because when you're Gnostic, you're no stick. At all. You get all Teflon. Let's put the truth in that one, shall we? The truth of consciousness through the heart of spirit breath of the womb infinitely mine. Teflon. It's going to be a flight tonight, kids. This stuff isn't slowing down. Name? Not me. Turn the question into life's answer. Let's show the little bit of the physical. Let's go all biology tonight, shall we? Let's go biology, Bible, and all the rest of it. We'll throw it all into one basket, because that's where it all is. You just keep stirring the fucking pot and making a mess of things, right? Don't worry. Let it stand. Did you ever do that? Make pasta or rice? Let it stand for 5 minutes. You can't wait that 5 minutes, can you? Well, let it fucking stand for 5 minutes. Life's little lessons. Yeah, so turn the question into life's answer. Replace the why. Okay, this goes along with the pledge motif. I've done this before, just not quite as explicit as this is going to be. Right? But dancing around all these letters for a while. There's a big fractal that just got collapsed. So anyway, just stay with me. See if you can. You see, why is the question as it is the letter. It's both a consonant and a vowel at the same time. Yes. Good. Yeah, no? Okay. what you do is you replace the Y with the X. Chiromosome as one. Chromosome. That's the one, baby. Life. Dos equis. Two creation fields merged to one. You might think it's a beer, though. Well, it can be. It can also be 20. You see, mankind is trapped into the illusion of what it is, literally, where creation says, wait a minute. That's just one thing in all of creation. What else can it be? That's where the lotus starts to open. Then you start to see all the things that it, physical, can be. As you now begin to understand all the things that you can be outside of the construct. You know, that's where you got the square, the box surrounded. What you've done is you've quarantined that virus. The box, legal name, matrix, everything you think of as real is built on it. The name, it's all built on the false name. Quarantine that. I'm not saying take all the pieces of paper and put them in a little box somewhere. Still thinking they're you. I don't care if you have them all stacked in a nice, neat little box, as long as you know what isn't you. And it's just a proof of everything that isn't you. That's all paper is. It's proof of everything that isn't you. Because the paper is the proof that you think you're everything that paper is. Did you see that mirror? Or rather, y equals x because x equals y. We'll give them the same value, huh? You can change the value too. But let's just keep it simple, all neutral like. 0 point. Y equals x because x equals y. If you make the statement one way, it's true the other. Y equals x. That's the x, y, x's. X is, life is. Axis, you might say in math. Or axis, World War II. Or X is, a question in the hood. Axe is what you chop trees down with. 10 is a number, Roman numeral 10. You see? Key, K-E-Y, X, symbol, Greek letter, key. You see? The key is. It's all the same thing. Life is what the key is. You're the key. And the legal name has an escutcheon over the keyhole. You can't see through it. You got a name in the way. Escutcheon is another word for the name on the back of a ship. A ship is another word for mind. It means your mind is tagged. Revelation 18. Mark of the beast in your hand and your forehead. If you have it in your hand, guaranteed proof it's in your forehead. Capiche? Actions are the effect, not the cause. What caused your arm to go up and hit that person in the face? The body? The effect? Or did you think it first? Fucking cart before the horse, these people. Anyway. So the question, Y is a question. So let's use the Y sound that can be wrote as a single letter. Or 3 letters, W-H-Y, you see? Don't waste time, just put a Y down. You hear it? Y. Why, Kate? Why? Good. Got the concept. Y equals life. You ask why? That's what life is. And it proves itself in its mirror of the same question. Life? That's why. Life for life's sake. Truth for truth's sake, dopey. Isn't that cool? Yeah. That's the XY to XX is. Eggs it. Cool. So let's go a little bit further. I've talked about the W equaling O. It makes a O-W sound. Go ahead. Y. I don't hear many W's in there, do you? W-Y. No, it's just a Y. It's a consonant faking it as a vowel, silly. Yeah, I covered this, I think, in the Phoenician starter kit. Not sure. It's there somewhere. I know I've talked about it many times. But the W is simply another O. Faking it in. Look at that, two V's trying to be round. Well, that's the diamond. It's been cut in half. You need to put your diamond back together. You know, up down V, the dunce hat on top of your legs open. Oh yeah, plays out everywhere, dunce. It really does. Smooth off the edges a little bit. You're a bit sharp on the edges there. That'll be an emotional reaction to anything I say. If you react to anything I say, don't look at me, stupid. Look at yourself. Why'd you react? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Don't ask me why you reacted. I fucking know why you reacted. It's called a program. You got to break that program first. Hey, you know what? If you had a problem with your computer and you didn't know how to understand the program, call in an IT wizard to fix it for you. You know those fucking nerds come in and go, blah, 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 and your computer's like perfect again? Yeah, I do that for your mind. The real computer. And it can be as easily programmed as that fucking piece of plastic in front of you. Little bits of this and that and the other, same shit the body's made of, just as easily programmed. That's why you need to get the fuck out of it. You're programmed. Get that little demon, tricky little bastard. I've affectionately called my dragon slayer demon. Sit, Fluffy. Good little demon. Short leash. Obedient. I command demons. Do you? Start with the one inside you first. Because if you can't command that demon in you, I will. I will command your demon until the demon finally abates. Your demon will surrender to truth. I'm here to command them. So are you. You start with your demon. Remember, you came into the game here. Demons attached to every body. If you have a body, there's a demon, because that's what the body is. Comes with the demon program called ego. It's a two-dimensional creation of an idea from paper, or simply a word. Get all three-dimensional in your head with this. That's infinite, multidimensional, by the way. You just get a three-dimensional look at it. Or you can be all 2D and have it scroll past you, whatever way it suits you. But get the pictures here. I speak in pictures. I talk to the eyes of the mind, not the ears on the side of your head, temples. They're divided. And we bring it all together in the temple. See the pictures. Get the concepts. It's your third eye in active motion. You're starting to see it for the first time, I know. It's cool, isn't it? Yeah, miracles happen there. That's miracle. But these fucking legal namers, they're too busy serving physical. That's the program. My role is very simple. When one harnesses the power of commanding the demon within self, because there is one, you're here. This is where we cast the demons out. I'm into the calm, neutral, have some fun with not at the expense of others. Literal reality. Who's paying for the round off today, Bob? Spiritual? See you on the golf course. You're immortal. Mortals don't need ID. Go ahead. What do you use ID for? To alpha and omega yourself. The light or dark. The Lord is the alpha and the omega. The light or dark. Divided. Then there's creation and the spirit breath of caught between the light or dark. The Lucifer and the half the whole mirror demon. Can you see your demon yet? The demon will always be the one, the of me, the physical, of magnetic, electric, create dead. Okay? The of me, the demon, it will always be the emotive reaction. It is the demon's defense mechanism to justify its existence. When you know why you're here, really know why you're here, you will own and command that little demon. And all of the other demons in the reality that you are currently in are at your command too. Stay away from me, Satan. Get thee behind me. Worldwide like. Legal namers are worldwide like. They take upon themselves the sins of all the demons in the reality. It's going to be a hot one. Woo! Yeah. Phonics, the Fa-9 consciousness, for the astute, the very astute. If you want to read anything that I have written, especially on Facebook when I write, or Skype when I do these, you better get your crayons out and ask yourself. Don't ask me, I know why. Ask yourself, why did Kate write it this way? What else is there in the phonics for me to hear when I say it, just as it is literally written, or as it is literally presented? IX, what can that be? X, yeah? ICKS can be that too. It can be 9, Roman numeral. It can be the I, the yes to life, X. But don't worry, you'll catch on quick enough. Because when you do that enough times with each of the sigils that are presented, what they are saying through the conceptual meaning, where literalists will see it's just an N. A spiritualist will see, N, meaning a conjunctive possessive, infinitely mine, means it's mine, motherfucker. I own it. It's an acceptance into self of infinite proportions of the truth. So, phonics would be for me, as chosen. I define my reality by the sounds, by the spells. I use the spells against themselves. Simply says this. It says a lot of things, but I like this. That has a nice feel to it. The infinite heart in consciousness. Fa. Feel it. The eyes of the heart, that's conceptual eyes. See? Conceptual eyes. Just a coincidence though, right? Yeah. And of course, phoenix can become sanix. For those American constitutionalists, some fifths, whatever, where the S looks like an F. Changing up all the letters and the sigils and the sounds. That's why if you take this shit literally, in the spellbound way, you're done. You're toast. This stuff spells you into hell. Literally. I know, because I can read it. In the same way you can read literal English in the most literal way is the same way I can read it in the spiritual, in the mirror of itself, to see its most potent evil and most potent benevolence. The absolute contrast in the good versus evil game that you're caught in, where humanity chooses evil over good every time. You made me ink, and thinking they had to. Reinforcing the thought reinforces the what, the power, not the question. The intent, what, energy. Just depends on how well your ears can see. So how is why equal to wisdom equal to way? Why, wisdom, way, they're all the same thing. I'll show you the tree you can find them on. An anagogical representation, allegorical of wisdom. If I were to ask you, what tree would you associate with oak tree? The acorn, the nut, the oak tree. Oak Island? Okay. Neutral, baby. Neutron zone. So here, it's easy. Why and way, well, you change out the W and the Y to X, change the question to life itself. What you have then is why and way become ox and oaks. Ox. Hugs and kisses. X's and O's. You see? Why and way to oaks equals wisdom. Symbolic representation. Spiritual thinking is conceptually symbolic. It is picture form only, no letters. Only in the sound will you see the answer. How did you get Y to wisdom? Well, I just told you why. W-O-O-Y, question to life, X becomes O-H-X-O-A-X. Your pronoun, how you pronoun and say them, how you pronounce them, is proven in the word itself. For my infinite creation now. Roll, spirit breath upon spirit breath. Because the P is just backwards, R, reversed. You'll find that in the Greek alphabet. It's a bit pointier than the penis they put to the right. Tricky Greeks. Only in the sound will you see the answer, never using the spells alone. Spells are literal. Wisdom literally means this. Well, wise book, book of life. Wise, the question, the wise. That's life, book of life. So XY proves wise dome, wisdom. Wise, the whiz art, the wise art, the art of life. The wise art of Oz. You made me ink. Those kind of Oz. Victim. Demon. Which one? Do you see how these flow along? This is what the row, row, row your boat is all about, kids. Oh, Castor and row, row, row your boat. Pollux. Not bollocks. Silly. Only in the sound. Sound. Hear it and see it at the same time. In the same way that I can make the sound Y, see both the single letter and the question at the same time. See Zeus's thunderbolt, as above, so below. See the self with arms reached up and legs reached down once you put yourself together. See what the sounds and the signs mean. You will find the signs, the creations, the infinite spirits, science, the science, the true science, the true spirit mind. Not these pussies. They're chasing little fucking particles, parts I call. Light exists in both wave and particle. Become the OAV, the way of truth, the creation of truth. Not the part I call. That's what parasites do. A little bit here, a little bit there, a little nit, little gnat, little tic-tac-toe. Someone's bit your tic-tac-toe, Piscean fish head. Roly-poly fish heads. Eat 'em up, yum. Because that's where you're spellbound. Only in answering your why will you seek the knowledge to answer that question, giving you the experience turned into wisdom where the golden rule is preserved. No trespass. Look without touching. That's where the golden rule is preserved or it's perverted. Legal name, way of the legal dodo bird. They're extinct, aren't they? Yeah, they did. Their life did stink. If the fool shits, wearid, as in werewolf, id, the duality, you wear it. If the fool shits, you wear it. Remember the joke? Not a coincidence. See the pretty pictures I painted? There you go. While it might sound like rocket science, it's not. It's spirit, true spirit science. Rocket science is for Luciferian legal namers that like building bigger penises than the last guy. And they'll use your divine feminine creation to do it, and they'll use morons like Albert Einstein to look all clever in their most literal world. Boy, they do everybody, don't they? That's what demons do. Demon says, look how clever I am. Spirit says, look how infinite I am, and all the knowledge is there. I don't even have to look for it. It just shows up. Just got to breathe. Yeah, not a good idea to call me hun or dear in a comment. Fucking sexist pig. Still talking with a cock in your mouth, huh? 'Cause you are, dear. Yeah, pull that fucking thing on your cock ring. Wife, girlfriend, whatever. Try that one on her, dear. See how far that gets your dick wet. Yeah, I play that in a spiritual game. Because I can see your physical. And neither male nor female escapes this bitch. Good game piece, huh? Working undercover on both sides. Well, that's what investigative reporters do. We get all the goods. Handy information. Hey, listen, your soul's on the line, this one. If you want to go ahead and beat me up for sharing it, that's you ain't beating me up. You're beating Lucifer off. Chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it. Careful. That's a razor sharp, that one. Yeah, Lucifer, razor sharp dick, that one. He'll stick it in anywhere. Metal, mineral, doesn't matter. Ready-made opening or not. That's what demons do. That's why I command them. I stand to post, none shall pass. Yield? I wouldn't even assume it. By saying it, I shall not yield? As if. Kind of a waste of time, isn't it? I stand to post. None shall pass. See, that's a truth within me. It's not an opinion of what you think of me. Regardless of what you think of me, that's a truth within me. Kind of makes shit of your opinions, doesn't it? Because only you know the truth within you. Or are you living a lie? In the illusion of someone else's version of you, Version, to push away the truth of you. I'll tell you, if you're working off a contract that has nothing to do with you, put together by, well, in this body's case, in the illusional reality, the two meat sticks that fucking built this body, that made the contract with a piece of paper with another fucking meat stick that's probably dead in a book of Anubis, dead like it fucking matters. I'll tell you, if all three of them in that contract knew what was going on, that book wouldn't exist anyway. So where's the contract now, bitch? And what the hell does it have to do with me? Unless I said, oh, okay, Mom, Dad, I'll accept that. Age of majority and all. That's when you get the fucking truth in upon yourself. Go out and get your age of majority card. Yeah, make sure that you've committed the fraud all by yourself. Yeah, leave the kids out of it. Leave the kids out of it. They don't know any better. I'll tell you this right now, adult, if you want to claim to be, especially if you got some sort of legal idea of what's going on this planet, you're no adult. You're a Luciferian fucking whore baby. Until you show, don't tell me, because I'll tell you, when you are trying to tell me, you're going to show me who you are anyway in your words. I will know you by your actions, either through the sight of printed words or actions of physical being, or the sheer bullshit that comes flying out of your mouth in a defensive Luciferian demon rules you mentality. You're ruled by the demon. It's got you by the fucking emotional short and curlies. I just sit around here and tug. Tug, tug, tug. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Don't worry, I'll get your little bastard out. Until you get a grip on your fucking demon, I'll command them for you. Satan. When you're in Oz, baby, it's all black and white in this fucking place. And just like at the Dean Clifford event, I could have said so much more, but me, I prefer just to ruffle feathers. Because if I really said what I really think all the fucking time, your demons would explode. And I can only handle so much hate at a time, you see. Got to dispense with that. I got to be the one to bear the brunt of your hate of yourself, trying to spread it on me, dear. Yeah, finger full of shit. Try you, please. It's on. Insult me, please. I'll fucking tug your goat all day long until you finally get a grip on it. Put your fucking pee-pee back in your panties, girls and boys. I'll tell you who have the biggest cocks on this planet, and ain't the boys. It's the girls. I can rule those with this. You know, girls, what's your intent? Got that little Saturnian ring working your business for you, girlfriend? Getting you what you want? Dragging the bull by the fucking short and curly nose? Saturn's ring? What about you, boys? And you dare to call that love? Biggest fucking lie there is. Who's lying to who here? Yeah, the hoo-hoo's lying to the hoo-hoo. Boo-hoo, huh? You're led by your scorpions. That's the masculine intent. Yeah, it's the thought that says, fuck it. You know, fuck you. That one. Sting, sting. Coming out of you. Fuck you for telling me the truth, Kate. Fuck you, you know. Tink, tink, off the Teflon. Fucking care. I command demons, remember? Go ahead, little demon. Try to sneak by. Can't. And Satan knows it. Tick fucking tock. Yeah, tic-tac-toe? Tick-tock. 2. You see what I did? was filled it full of O's, because all the X's were already there while you were playing tic-tac-toe and putting X's in. You missed life to begin with. It was already on the game grid. Creation is on the grid of life. So I just filled my X's and O board. It's all X's anyway. Go ahead. Play tic-tac-toe without the framework. And did you miss those X's? That's life itself. Life is the game board. What you create is the O. Oh. And if you keep creating lies, you'll continually have a mal consciousness. Male. Don't get all penis and vagina on me on this one. That's where you're divided and conquered. And boys know, hey, you can solve that with a sheep, can't you? You know the jokes. So see how much you really matter, girls? Just as long as the boy gets off, right? Just as long as your intent, your male, masculine, foul intent to cast upon another, as long as you get a good fucking out of it. Tink, tink, tink. Yeah, welcome to Tinkerbell. Tink, tink, tink off this divine feminine. And don't worry, it's a parabellum, too. It's a bullet. Come right back in your fucking demonic forehead, too. Dragon Slay Fest. Yeah. It's a good thing I came in with the wood dragon and not the fire dragon, huh? You see, the wood dragon, game piece, little clue in my life experience grid map that I had. You know, the game grid that was built that I could watch and experience and learn. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Wood dragon, 64. Sounds like a chessboard, Kate. Yeah. It's also X. 6 plus 4 is 10. Creates Roman numeral X, life itself. The dragon, life itself, yeah. I got all the clues. Wood dragon? Wood? Is that something I would do or something I wouldn't do? Big clue there, wasn't it? But then you were thinking it was just wood. But here's another part. Well, that's because you're thinking with your wood. Woody? Pecker. You see? This dance it's a babbling, not a babbling brook, it's a bubbling brook. It sounds like babbling, but it's actually bubbling, isn't it? A little champagne-like. Yeah. Are you the champ of pain? Or are you going to have a glass? Champagne. Wood dragon. The kindest, gentlest of all dragons, but the most ferocious when they're lit. Well, it's because we've got lots of fuel. We have truth. And all things that we would not do versus the things we naturally would do, following the heart. If you saw someone going to run a bayonet through a child, would you get in the way of that? Maybe say something, or are you going to crack out the camera and get it up on YouTube for your stat climb? Most loving souls would, do something about that. And guess what? Legal name says that you think that's okay. That's exactly why it happens. You may not understand why, honey. You may not understand why. But here's a neat little trick that I have. I got essays. Got a radio show. Got lots of people hanging around that know what's going on, that are watching this most profound magic for themselves. So they know this dragon ain't talking out of her ass. Because I can prove it. But you need to see it first. But Kate, I am needing to have some proof before I get off my lazy, slothful fucking ass. Well, you see, that's because you're on the apathy, not the path of consciousness. Apathy? despondent, or a path E to the path of consciousness. Slightly different, don't you think? Me thinked too. I like having a bit of fun with it. All street Jesus-like. Let's get these mics open here. Keep it civil tonight, guys. I'm in Dragon Slay. What that says is this: think before. Every word before you open that Taurus field that I will shut very quickly if a lie comes out. Not because of you, but because of the demon that's still within you that you haven't got a grip on completely, and I'm here to command demons. This is Judgment Day. Within. See it for self. All right, let's get these opened up here. 661-467-2401. And you can call in at, I was going to do a tune. Where are we? From All right. Are you the all I say or the Ari say? It's all I say, Alice in Wonderland, or the Ari say, the heart of the Most High creation in Wonderland. Went with the other one. BTR listener 025, it looks like. So tell you what. Aye, Captain. Did you ever say hi in a courtroom? That fucked you right there. One little vowel, Lucifer, and you're fucked. Aye, Captain. But you didn't catch the Phoenician trick. Tell you what, I'll do a little tune first. And then we'll get the mics opened up here. Just because I feel like dancing a little bit. Let me see. What do I feel like? Here's a nice one. This is what truth is. Just be synonymous with truth. You can find truth in a lot of directions. You can follow the kateofgaia path. It's just a direction. You can use that to find me. Emma Swan, you can use that too. Outside the box, you can use that. Legal name fraud, you can use that. I got lots of ways you can find me. So don't be thinking it's a name or an idol.
Somewhere like a dream, your world washed over me and took me far away, so very far away. Made sense of all things wrong, gave hope where all was gone. What do I need to say, really need to say? Your eyes are all the words I need, wanting nothing in return. Your love is unconditionally. I have so much to learn. When I hold you in my arms, nothing seems to matter. I'll never let you get so far. Being there is what you do. When my world caved in around me, nothing through the smoke to see. There you were, still standing like an angel, holding on to me. Somehow you pulled me through, turned faith back into truth completely, so completely. Held strong when others ran, gave my heart a place to stand, and you saved me, more than saved me. Your eyes are all the words I need, wanting nothing in return. Your love is unconditionally. I have so much to learn. And when I hold you in my arms, nothing seems to matter. I'll never let you get so far. Being there is what you do. And when my world caved in around me, nothing through the smoke to see. There you were, still standing like an angel, holding on to me. When I hold you in my arms, nothing seems to matter. I'll never let you get so far. Being there is what you do. When my world caved in around me, nothing through the smoke to see. There you were, still standing like an angel, holding on to me.
Ta-da! There's your little lady crucifix. Ta-da! Arms, you know. Fuck me. You know, you talk like this and people start thinking you're Jesus H. Christ, eh? I'm just doing what the guy said. It makes you look like Jesus fucking Christ. It really does. You start talking like it's crazy, eh? Anyway, did you have fun last night? I had a fucking blast.
Oh, I had a great time.
We had a blast.
Yeah.
Great paintbrushes, eh? Wasn't that fun?
Brilliant paintbrushes.
When you wake up and you say, I just need to smoke a bowl and get this day over with, yeah. Like,
yeah, no, eh? Hey, good idea. I'm going to get into the stream of consciousness with you. That's all I'm talking about. And legal names they don't understand the stream of consciousness. They're caught in a box going in a circle. That's the Ouroboros that they're caught in. The legal name keeps you trapped in it. And only when you see, that's the illusion of fear. But if I do that, the cops, no, they can't. See, this is the thing. It is the fucking cross to Dracula. It is. And it's so easy to do it now. Fuck, not like it was like 3-4 years ago for us, getting the shit out of us because we didn't figure this out yet. Figure it out, guys. You want the prize? Knock yourself out. If not, knock yourself out. Works both ways. I just prefer my version. It's fun as all.
Kate, I have a funny. All right, listen, right. So, you know, I was doing a social experiment on Facebook, right? So, I put up like that I was having a child, right?
Okay, one sec. Before you go any further, because you know me, the very subtle one that people do. You don't have to say, listen to me.
Okay.
Hang on. No, this is for everybody. I want everyone to get this. How many times you got yourself, hey, listen, just try this on for listen, right? From the perspective of, I already know you're going to.
Okay.
And you already know that I'm going to.
Right.
So it is now an eliminated common speak Babylonian of just whatever, no intention. Listen, man, that kind of thing. So that's a very subtle one. You see, when something is said, I'm not thinking about it. I say it's when we feel it. Okay, there's always an energy attached to these. This is what people are missing. There is always a tonal energy, and I am like fucking consciousness sensitive to it. So when you say, listen, I can feel it, and if there's something there, then what was there, and then I found it. For me, it's the assumption that I don't listen, or assumption that others don't listen. Now we can remove that presumption, because I'm always going to listen. Okay. Now, got the objective set, because that was what distracted me. When I can't get past something, That's when I'll jump in.
Okay.
Look at you go, rock star. Tell us a story. Paint a picture for us.
Oh, I'm about to paint a picture for you guys.
Woo!
All right. So I put on Facebook as a social experiment. Like it was a game. Okay. I put on. It's confirmed. I'm going to be a daddy. Obviously, it's not true. So, like, I had about 45 people commented on, the fact that I'm about to be a daddy and everything. Not only did I even put in there that it's a social experiment, I put in there that I was obviously it's a game. So after that, I put up about the legal name fraud. I was like laugh out loud or laugh my ass off. I'm like, I'm not having kids right now. Thanks for falling for the game. You lose. Now to win the true game, look into the legal name fraud. Seriously, it will open up your mind to what you're not truly finding because you don't know who you truly are. No games. Google it or go directly to the source. And I posted up everything like that. It's just funny how to see it's funny to see how leave. Even though I said it was a game, it was a social experiment.
Yeah, what you're doing, you're showing, what you're literally doing, as this example shows very clearly, is you are controlling the minds of demons.
Yeah.
That's how demons' minds are controlled. Now that you know this profound little truth, guess who might have a grip on their own little command the demon?
Oh, you know it.
I know it.
I just
yeah, there you go. You found your demon. Because you won't. You see, you know how I know when you found your demon? Because my Fluffy, is locked away. The only time that Fluffy's going to come out is when a demon shows up. True or false?
Right. True.
Same with you. So that's not that's not a program coming at you to make fun of you, or that you. What you know is that this is the bane of humanity, common speak, bullshit lies that are trapped in the phonics that I'm exposing, the subtlest of subtle lies, and that we both gain from this.
And that's the truth. And that's true.
And you get to use me. How handy am I to be your tool to help you as you help me do that? Pretty cool, huh?
Mirror.
Servant of servants, fellow servants. Christ mind, what's that all about? This is what it's all about. And you won't know it while you're dead.
It's so funny to see how so many people will take even if you state that you're doing a social experiment. Really?
I do them every day. You want to see how? I put up a comment. Again, it's with me. I post anagogically, and this is truth. All brought to you by those that worship the legal name and serve the whore of Babylon reality. They, you, legal namers and Lucifer's crew, do most of the physical killing, and they make you eat the evidence. Didn't you see, Cloud Atlas? Anyway, gotta feed them demons, eh? Welcome to McShylock's and the world-famous quarter-pounder of flesh nearest the Heartburgers. Okay? That is anagogic. But you know what? So here's my social test every day. How did you describe it?
Say again?
Social experiment, was it?
My social experiment, yeah.
Okay, everything I write is my social experiment. And here we go with the literalists. You can tell because they're the ones that are telling themselves to wake up. It's right on their moniker. Oh, come on, this is fake as the Holocaust, and it's hate bait. Really?
Mm-hmm.
I guess you missed the point. I saw, no, here we go again. I saw a video on this rabbi coming clean with what they do for McDonald's. That's already stated. Why are you restating? Oh, because you want to, look how smart I am. Look how smart I am. Look how smart I am. That's literal world. I don't fucking, if you do that, I see that as, look how stupid you are. If you're going to make a comment, make it about knowing thyself and how you got rid of the demon called legal name from you.
And
that's
was the point exactly. And that was the point exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, hun. Doesn't matter what. I can say hun to you, and you know it ain't sexist. That's just a fucking term of endearment with my fellow servants. When I call when I call you hun, then that's when you're the hun's son trying to fucking dive bomb me. I guess you missed the phoenix above you. Did no one watch Avatar? Yeah, I'm the big bird. You know, the one that ate the American flag and shit it out my ass that the kids were finger painting the other day? Yeah, that one? This shit shows up everywhere. It's hilarious. When you see
and that's the point. That's the point. Like, it does show up everywhere. And like, it's plain as day. It's
because your world... You know why? Because your world is colorful, and you're seeing the bullshit black and white reality that you thought was colorful at one time and entertaining. Remember?
Yeah.
I tell you, my entertainment's so limited, and it's all about research anyway. So the only thing that's entertaining for me in this reality is exposing the truth and commanding more demons. Yeah,
and that was the point. Like, the point was that I was trying to, like, or not trying, I was exposing the truth.
Well done. Well done. Look at you catching them. That's what I know. You're Prometheus. You're not Epimetheus anymore because you hit the self-correct all by yourself. Watch this again, guys. Anytime you see someone say, I'm trying, that's a self-correcting moment. That's your Prometheus that's you taking over Epimetheus. You are now thinking first, where you thought you were thinking, but you weren't. You were just talking of a literal program first. Like, now you're aware of the program. Beautiful. Look at you. I guess you're the shiny star tonight.
We're shining stars tonight. No, not I. We.
Oh yeah, but let's play the game. Let me have some fun.
I know. I know. You're right.
Girls just want to have fun, just not that way.
That's
It's beautiful though, because like and actually I had about 2 people out of the whole, whatever number was, that actually, like, and you know what, gave them information, and they're looking it up themselves. Bam,
that's all.
Planted that seed.
Oh yeah, it's going viral. Hey, check this out. Are you shocked and are you shocked and awe? Or are you shocked and awe? Speaking of, shocked and awe himself is here. Nice path, by the way. I like that one. Good dancer.
Yeah. When Quest was talking about how people just seem to breeze over the stuff that you put out and not really get to the point of what you're doing, I just wanted to point out that when I was fucking around and I made that joke video about exposing kateofgaia, I put in the title that it was a tribute to failed exposure videos, and I still got flack from people who are still bowing down to that noise, to that wave.
Yeah. Hey, here, I'm gonna prove you so right. I'm gonna show you why. Because it was a video done to mock, quote, me, unquote, to have a bit of fun about me being a fraud and all the rest of it, okay? That was the joke. But it doesn't matter, does it, Shock? Did the word get out? Oh, yeah. Good one, by the way. I loved that one. That was fun. You see, that what Shock did in that video was he proved to the whole world that he couldn't lie through his fucking teeth if he tried.
Yeah.
That's what he did. Good job, too. You couldn't lie to save your life. Good thing, because it did.
And seriously, like when Shock told me like how many people were like giving him shit about it, I'm just like, are you serious? Really?
They do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's fun, isn't it?
Yeah. The question of the day after that became, did you even watch the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, or they'll watch the first little bit, right? And then they'll go, yeah, Kate's a cunt. Yes, I am, actually.
Yeah.
I'm an obsessed zealot cunt about the truth. Because you're murdering children.
Right.
And
right.
somehow that there's something. Got a time lag there, Brandon. Like somehow that's a good idea to you. Yeah, well, I'm kind of obsessed with it. You know, I'm obsessed with destroying that which murders innocence, benevolence, and children. Legal name says you're all of the above.
It's my passion now. It's
your heart.
Seriously became my passion.
It becomes your heart.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah, I just keep trying to find more ways to put some cinder blocks in front of those drive-through windows because I'm done with that drive-through, studying drive-through. Oh, someone said something, it must be true. You know, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, drive-through truth. Stop by Alex Jones' place. Apparently, you can do the drive-through prayers.
I was there at one point. No, I would never do it again. I would never do it again.
Oh, I better get a bowl in me. We're gonna fly tonight. We got 22 minutes until rollover. Yeah, sorry, kids. Phoenix Airlines. Hurry up, get your afterburners ready. 661.
Come on, fly with me.
Yeah, 661. 467. Fuck off! I want to get the number out, guys. Jesus Christ. Anyway.
Well, I was going to do a commercial for you.
Oh, go ahead. You do it.
All right. Call now. Legal Name Fraud Hotline. 661-467-2401. Lines are open 7 nights per week. 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern, 6 to 9 p.m. Central.
Well,
also,
what about
you can
the
call
number?
914-803-4058 Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern, or 9 to 12 Central. The lines are open, so give us a call to find out about the legal name fraud.
Look at you go! Wow, you're way better radio hostesser than I are. What was I going to say there? Oh, new and improved 7 nights a week. Not only that, it comes with a complete package of you can hate Kate for 24 hours a day. That pretty much covers it, doesn't it? Dust to dawn, baby. Dust to dawn. Hate me 24/7, 365, and I'll love you for it.
Yeah.
Get the fucking word out. That kateofgaia talking about that legal name fraud again. Thank you.
Yeah, come on in. Come on in and play.
Oh, that's too much fun. Oh yeah, I was gonna smoke a bowl. Yeah.
That's too much fun. Like you can't have too much
there too.
You'll know when I'm see what's been happening today. This whole circle is. You should sit. Wow, if I had a paintbrush for this, I'll do my best though. The whole squaring the circle, circling the square. Did you guys pick up on the concept of going round and around inside the box?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
In the literal, like kind of. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So you got to get outside that. Legal name keeps you in. You're always in a construct of thinking. You're on the tic-tac-toe board thinking you're playing the game when you're the game grid itself.
Right.
Life itself, right? You know, did anybody else see the X's before you even started the game on X's and O's? Did anybody get the crayons out and make the 2 X's? The quad X?
No, I couldn't. I was holding clothes. I'm sorry. No, I'm playing. I did. I was only playing.
No, but again, whether it's on paper or in your mind, I just want to know if you drew it.
Yes, I did.
Sure.
Right?
The X is the W or the double V.
Double
the double O, infinite. When you spin the X, it's an hourglass, kind of like the K.
Yep. Well, that's the Coptic key. But what you just described is the Coptic key.
Ooh.
Freaking cool.
I speak fluent Coptic. I speak fluent fucking whatever. I see this. What's the best way to describe this? When you finally step into the stream of consciousness, you'll know what I mean.
It's so great, these pictures. I can paint them in my mind. I did have to get the crayons out for a while. Now it's just automatic. So great.
It's because you got the crayons out and put it into the physical and made it real. Those that just try to think their way through this without actually working it, you've got to do this physically to see it, to bring your imaginations back to life.
It's a great work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll give you the crayons, we'll give you the color book and every color in the rainbow to paint your reality, but you'll never do that if you're painting it from you made me ink, black and white, dead reality world. If you think you're that, you are stuck to a piece of paper. Right. You burn. End of. Demons burn. We don't. We're the fire.
And that's what makes it fun.
Four-cornered.
Yep.
Okay. Four-cornered.
That's if you want to win tic-tac-toe, all kisses and hugs like. You don't get a lot of kisses and hugs in Vengeance, do you?
No, not at all.
Yeah. You get one on the kisser and the hug of death.
And where are you?
The X's, the double X's are the double cross. The hashtag is a double cross as well.
Yeah.
And
that one.
Yeah.
And of course, there's the mirror of the Divine Feminine, double cross, XX chromosome, which now you see the other side of it. Remember, when you hold an X up mirror, is it reflecting backwards or not? You see, when you draw one X, there's actually two. So that's why it's a double cross. When you know the truth and want to tell someone a legal remedy. What you've done is not only have you denied your own Christ, you are harming another by making them think they must deny theirs because of your delusional thinking when you know the truth of the legal name fraud. Do not give legal advice. If you do, you have double-crossed, double-deathed yourself. That's the four-cornered heart, the black heart of the demonic Lucifer intent. Mm-hmm. Not only are you aware of the time, you're actually helping to aid and abet it further. That's like
hitting it better.
Yeah, that's like someone's
absolutely right.
Oh, it's true. Right?
I was just actually talking to someone about that earlier today, and they're following a bunch of people who are offering that remedy crap, and I'm like, dude, there is no win. When I see it's the people in the realm of legality trying to drag the people in the realm of reality to the realm of legality, and when I see that, I picture in my mind that that building on the border of North and South Korea where they hold on to the doorway so they don't pull them over to the other side of the imaginary line.
Yeah.
Lots of noise out there, guys. Careful. Okay, I know where it is. All right. All right. Sorry, there's lots of noise. If you can't mute, I will. Anyway, it's the same as there's a baby with a bayonet half in. What you're doing is walking over and making sure it goes all the way. That's the fucking truth. If you even think that you're going to help another in a legal sense, you are forcing that bayonet all the way in the child where the child might have been saved before it. You're just making sure it's fucking dead.
But not also in the child, but within yourself.
Well, that's why that you've double-crossed your... That's it. You're done in that moment.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Okay? Become aware of that now. Clear your slate. Don't do it again. I've heard it too often. You're double condemning yourself. Not only through the contracts of those around you that you think you're in contract with based on an emotional contractual agreement and some sense of fear within self, of insufficiency within self. Those are your spiritual contracts. Stop being the scared little child.
And that's the thing. I see it as we are all children because we're constantly learning. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop when you get to a certain age. We're constantly learning.
Hang on, that's careful. Let's tell the truth on that. That's where don't apologize. That assumes that somehow you offended me. No,
I know.
That's a creation. That's yourself you're apologizing to because you know better.
Right.
Yeah, that's where it starts. That's where the child starts. You have no... Oh, yeah. You legal namers have no idea. You are acting as a small, demonic little baby child of Lucifer, scared, and there's the true you, scared shitless of that evil demon twin that was bound to you through legal name. And only when you finally just get the idea that, yeah, you know, that really sounds true, because it is. You can't be party to a contract that others created unless you do what? Contract with it, agree to be it.
Right.
So what has the burst of it got to do with anyone on this planet? Nothing. Except those.
Nothing at all.
They were the deceived ones, not you, not I, not anymore. So that's why you got to be careful, you know. Yeah, this path of truth is razor thin and infinite wide at the same time.
That's the beauty of it.
Yeah. And the biggest beauty is, with truth, once you know it, you don't even have to try. Because it's just truth. And a truth, accepted is a truth, never lost. The only thing you can do to truth is to deny it. Go ahead, deny Christ. Keep doing it.
You'll bring yourself 3 times over if you deny it.
I did my 3, baby. I did my 3. You will deny the Christ 3 times. You can never do it the 4th. So go ahead, do it 3 times quick. Get it out of the way, because you can never do it the 4th. That's where you find the heart. That's where you find the truth.
And it will rebound right back on you.
Oh, yeah. You know, it comes in all forms, too. Whatever creation deems you have earned will be what you have earned. Burned. Ash. Be earned. That's what burned is. Past tense. Be earned. You earned the ash in the fucking box.
Yep.
So burn the paper, Babylonians.
Phoenix Airlines, we rise through the ashes. Bam. Fly on.
Ain't that fun? Oh, it looks like we might have Strawberry coming in to throw some Strawberry Fields Forever down.
Strawberry Fields.
Hey, instead of no.
Bam.
Right there. Razzle dazzle, yes.
Anybody? Hey, you there, Straw? Come on in, man.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
Hello, y'all. I'm very excited. I've been very busy, see, doing things and stuff. And I'm just gonna let a friend of mine sort of talk it in. So if you guys just want to give me 5 minutes of your time, if you can, my love, which I know you can, so you will. And here we go.
You know we can because you know you can.
Oh, well, I know I can all the time. I'm looking at something really funny in front of me here, and it's now saying 555, and I'll tell you why it's saying 555 in a minute. But first of all, can you hear those crickets?
Yeah, you truthful, assumptive bitch. Hi.
Can you hear that little bass line coming in?
Yep.
Can you hear that in the background? Is it coming through?
A little bit.
If you could shut up long enough to let everyone else hear it.
Well, hold on. I just want you to... I'm going to hand this over to someone else and let him talk, and the volume's going to come in, and I'm just going to back out nice and slow. It's Saturday night, so I want you to dance. Let's go.
Take it slow. Let's make love to the knowledge and the wisdom. And let's understand what unconditional love really is, meaning through no judgment, actually perceiving what is around you.
Please mute your microphones. Mute all of your micro-fucking phones.
Like, your name means this small tone thump vibration, and you are identifying yourself with that name versus the symphony of who you really are. And then the icing on the cake is the language. It supports that. It allows you to be a cube. It allows you to be a square. It allows you to be in a box. Now was like, I'm going to show you this language that this God brought down to confuse everyone. It was a box. Until you get that cube out of your mind, you won't like simple, but it's as simple as never giving up his power to anything or to anyone. There's nothing outside of you. You can never be separated because it's impossible.
Legal name is your cue to be.
Still watching, though. The way to think outside the box is to know that there is no box. Step by step. Words are an injustice to who you really are. Your body is giving off from its organs a specific tone and a vibration that is unique to that moment and what you're experiencing. And it can never be duplicated again. To revisit it would be almost impossible. You're not only in one of these bodies, you're also speaking this language. In all these languages, moving 2s, 4s, 6s. Realize that the words, sword, and that tongue, which actually looks like the tip of a sword, it's the lick of the flame that on the tip of the sword, right? So understand what it is. It's about to go into battle. It's about to express itself. Realize that battle is a lack of expression. If you get so crazy where you have to now stab somebody with a sword, things really got out of hand. You need to actually ask yourself if maybe it's you that's out of control, right? Because this is a bad lack of expression if you're supposed to be wise.
Yeah, back to the old 80s style hip hop to all you truckers out there.
Amen. A-M-E-N.
Yeah, now I'm going to put it on steroids because he's still inside the box.
Meaning hidden. Hidden. What was
so far
forgotten is now known. What
can't take it anymore.
But
can't take it anymore. I'm going to tell you why. Because Savon is dancing in a circle inside the box.
But there were certain parts, but it just wasn't getting to the point.
Again, that's you see how it so sounds like truth.
Mm-hmm.
And so many people will just accept it at that. But I know it is absolute nonsense in the most literal sense of the truth. It is still the Ouroboros dancing inside the box. Did you get any?
He does make He does make good points. Like
I'm not saying he doesn't. See, stop it! I will fucking kill you.
Come on, Kate. I'm not saying that. I'm go ahead.
Why are you still defending something? How about you just let me finish
I wasn't defending it. Okay, I'm sorry. I was just waiting for okay.
I'm just trying to show you a bigger picture here, but you apparently don't want that. Too bad. I'm going to ram it down your fucking throat, spoon-fed. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to tell you why. And it's not. I love Seven Bomer and Bill Donahue and these guys that are really getting the fucking goods out there. But that does not change the fact that they are a legal name box. True or false? True. Do they operate in commerce? Yes.
True.
Then how the fuck can they get outside the box if they still think they're that legal name? Literally using it in commerce. It's an impossibility. It's a conflict.
Because truth is truth.
Truth is what truth is, and that's not a personal slight that some ego would take. That is just an observation. People can see the truth, even in the greatest of teachers, that they're still in the box, still speaking from a physical point of view, because they think they're two-dimensional paper to one degree or another. And when one knows that they are not, that is a far cry contrast to one that even remotely thinks they are. Because even if you remotely think you are, you are. There's no such thing as remotely thought. I just partially killed it.
You either kill it or you don't.
Black or white. That's where Oz is. It's in Kansas, in the spirit of the infinite self of the Christ mind within creating itself in the mirror of itself, golden rule-like. You see. Oh yeah, get these mics open. And again, that's not a like, it's beautiful information, totally, that will bring people up to a way of seeing imaginatively outside the box. However, do not be disillusioned and caught in the same Ouroboros of all of the literal subjective, which, did you hear an objective? No.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't hear one. All I heard was a lot of description about what someone who doesn't know who they truly are yet thinks they are.
Right. All right. Yeah, you're right.
It was an opinion. It wasn't a truth. See the difference between an opinion and the truth?
Yeah.
Okay. I have no opinion on Seven Bomer and Bill Donahue. I don't have an opinion. I love them. I love the work they've done and are doing. I know their intent is benevolent. It's pretty obvious. They're one of us, okay? But that doesn't change the facts. Don't worry, their karma coins far outweigh, okay? They're working for the benefit of humanity, true or false. That's good in my book. We went through Galatians last night. I didn't see any drunkenness or slothfulness, or did you? I didn't.
No, not at all.
Just a teach pride left with the ego of the name, but that's just forgivable because that was a pure deception anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This is Santa Claus checking her list. I know who's naughty and I know who's nice. All right, you got the house of cards, kids. It's done.
Hey, someone mute out because we're here. I'm getting a little bit of
that
sounds like air going on.
Is that on your end?
No, not on my end.
There was one that was a bit noisy, but yeah, guys, please mute out on your end. That would be awesome. I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna go fill my coffee. Rorschach. Fuck! I trespass all over your table all the time. Trespass all over your table here too.
Oh, there's no trespass.
That's a joke. I know.
I know.
It's welcome back to GNIP. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Here's one. This is a post I put on GNIP because I was looking up the legal name fraud and who else is involved with fraud. And I found a nice little email address called fraudnet@gao.gov. Go ahead and make their day. Yeah. I sent them an email. It's a contract and a warning about the legal name fraud, and they'd better go check this losethename.com website out, since they handle matters involving fraud. So, yeah, that was cool.
Pictures of Ben, of course you're going to send it to a .net, .gov.
Of
so
course.
go team with the legal name fraud hotline. I'm not a graphic artist, but I think I could look pretty cool.
Here's an idea. Do you guys have that 222 tips thing where you are? You know, where you phone in
everywhere,
cops?
yeah.
Yeah. Look for it's a free call. Look for 222 tips or whatever it is in your country to, squeal on, where demons squeal on demons, those guys? Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, command the demons through that. Call up tips and say, listen, just want to let you know that how would I put it? I'm a victim of legal name fraud. Can you help me? Right? Make them ask you, well, what kind of fraud? Then tell them. The birth certificate had nothing to do with me. That was Mom and Dad's contract, and it's not me. And there's people trying to harm me, thinking it is me. That's fraud, legal name fraud. It's not mine. Have some fun with them. Call in a tip or two.
Great.
Yeah, let's see if they really actually put that out there.
Guys, do you know the power of this? Here, this is going to hopefully take away all your fear. Okay, all your fear. Okay, when you do this. Hey, Pope Frankie, guess what, asshole? Legal name is fraud, and you know it, eh? What's his phone number? Let me call him up. Bet you won't pick up, though. But I don't care. If he would and could, what's the number? Who are you afraid to tell him this to? Never be afraid in the truth. Never be afraid in the truth. There's no fear in the truth. It creates demonic fear in the demons.
Right.
Like, you are the MG42 of truth. The human buzzsaw. Spiritual like. 1,200 rounds a minute kind of fast. 20 bullets a second. That's pretty quick, don't you think? And that's pointing out of you in every direction spiritually. And it's going off. Yeah. Infinite ammo. Hey, praise Jesus, pass the ammo, all spiritual like.
I like that.
Yeah, well, I like painting pictures that people can see so I can flip what was normal. Hey, praise Jesus, pass the ammo. In the physical, you can see that, right? Pretty funny, but it's fucking hilarious in the spiritual. Because when you're in the truth, that's Jesus. Yo, Jesus, yo, truth. Praise truth, pass the fucking ammo. You don't even need to ask, stupid.
Not at all.
It's already out of you, and you don't see it in your own light. Oh my God! You're a demon buzzsaw.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny? Just because you don't know it, stop trying to think like everyone thinks like you. No, demons don't think like you, and they think they're getting away with it. And as soon as you start up with the old infinite buzzsaw, they don't come anywhere fucking near you. They get all uncomfortable.
And that's true. Yeah.
Hello.
I have a story to share.
Oh, yeah. I hate news stories.
I shared it with Katie today. This was so funny. I'm at the grocery, and the guy who's bagging the groceries says, hey, check this out. And he grabs a $1 trillion bill out of his billfold. His billfold made out of duct tape. And he's got this, and it has a face of Lincoln on it. And he said, so I want to take a picture of that. He goes, yeah, just take a picture of this side. The other side has some religious stuff on it. I said, and in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I'm offering to take a look at his piece of paper. He's going to have to look at my piece of paper. So I said, let me take a picture of that. And I said, when he said about the religious thing, I said, well, I don't buy bull. And I said, here. And I handed him the I love you brochure and told him about the legal name fraud. And I said, if you want more information, because he says this religious, I said, no, if you want more information, go to kateofgaia.wordpress, and also Hidden Meanings with Bill Donahue. Anyway, they were both, and the girl Katie was like, oh, I want to take a look at that. So, yeah.
I tell you, the gifts that Bill Donahue and Savant Homer and a handful of others, you see, here's the difference. I'll show you 3 teachers. You tell me if you can spot the difference between Santo Bonacci, Bill Donahue, and Savant Bomer. Who are the innocent ignorant, and who are the full knowing? Santo knows all about the legal name fraud. Bill and Seven don't. They have the idea. But then they weren't hanging around me for a couple of years on air, were they? No. I mean, hell, handful of interviews with Seven. You know, he gets it. It's good. He's doing his thing. I see the benevolence and the benefit to humanity that they do.
See, that's the key. Like, that is the key.
That's the observable difference. That's not a judgment. By one's actions, one is known. By one's company that one keeps, one is known.
Right.
I don't see Bill and Seven hanging out with such a stone and the rest of the fucking stoners on the Lucifer side. Do you? No. Pretty self-evident. Again, that's just the observable. That's all I look at. Just what is, not what I've been made to, or someone tried to make me think it is. I just see it for what it is. What I would do, what I wouldn't do when I know the truth. And when you know the truth, you know exactly what you would do and what you wouldn't do, and you can see when someone that thinks they're telling the truth is doing exactly the opposite anyway.
Right, and that's why I use no lie. I use like them as bridges. They're bridges because they're
all bridges.
Yeah,
absolutely. Again, this is why you got to be neutral. Does Santo have information that's useful? Yeah, at one time he did. It's already put together.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But I'm not going to live in a past moment of glory days. How smart I was.
I won't.
No, this is my point. Try to get anagogically. You're getting a bit literal with me. Okay? What I'm trying to show everyone here is simply this. Was what Santo taught useful at one time in the illusional past? Yes. Is it useful now? As part of the piece of all the puzzle of what is now, only in that now basis, yes, but to go through it all literally again, and again, and again, and again, how many fucking times do you have to hear the same thing until you finally get it? Then you have it, then you put it in the rest of the piece of the puzzle, so that little part, Cole, is now included in the sum of the parts, which is always greater than the whole. You recreate the consciousness in yourself, drifting and gliding in the stream of consciousness.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm there, you know. I don't need it confirmed outside of me, but thank you.
Hey,
you see?
I'm a part of you, as you are a part of me.
Yes, I know. It's kind of my point.
It's actually funny. It's actually funny because the only time I ever spoke on the phone live with Santo Bonacci was when he was on an interview on Lisa's show, and he was like talking about all the spirit port and stuff, and then I brought it back to the drink that you're supposed to be having, and then he just kept agreeing with it, and we just moved on from there.
Yeah, you know, it's a very simple thing. You know the truth, get the truth out. Now, would any of you want to go back through for a literal remedy or fixing something in the physical, go through all the astrotheology stuff all over again? You know, okay, this is why I'm telling you, that's what we call in the ego world glory days. They live in the days of the past. Do you hear me living my musical glory days by I know the truth, but I'm going to be a rock star? Do you hear that? Well, those are glory days. I just get to share the story with everybody in the now. Isn't it fun? You know,
yeah,
I don't live in the past. Grateful for to have those particles in my past experience to bring as part of the sum of the parts. You see, I brought a fucking shit pile of parts. Don't you think?
Oh yeah.
That's what happens when you gather up your life experience and show it. And that experience matters. All, not just the self. Of course it matters to me. I'm kind of living it. That's kind of stupid. That would be very selfish if it just mattered about me. Wouldn't it be an awful lonely reality? That's what I'm saying. And these legal namers are singular lonely realities that, fine, go off and be by yourself. You drive yourself nuts.
But see, that's the thing. Like their message is the bridge. But like, I mean, it brings you back to what it is.
Stop.
Okay.
You just rebuilt the fucking bridge I just tore down. Okay? What you're doing is you're justifying why somebody should still go and visit the glory days, when the point of the matter is legal name fraud is what is enslaving humanity, and that is the only important thing that humanity needs to hear right now, to know themselves. They're either living or dead. Please find me a higher purpose.
Truth.
Because the truth is, you know it was a bridge for you, and I know it was a bridge for me. We lost it. Stop going back over thinking you're going to save somebody. Save all by getting the truth out. Not a little piece of it here and a little piece of it there, where people that are programmed will never put those pieces together, where we have. Show them the picture, not a fucking piece here and a piece there. Show them the truth, that they are dead. And if they choose life, the choice is there.
You're right.
Truth is, not me. Leave me out of it. I just accept, that me, that has nothing to do with any of you, that me accepts that. So it's not me, it's just the truth. I accept that truth. Can you? Because it is true.
Yeah.
That's all. There's no judgment there. There's no I don't love you, you don't love me. There's none of that bullshit, fluffy demon shit. Hey, demon, stand down. Good fucking demon.
Let me get my fucking check.
You see what I'm saying? You see the power you wield now?
Absolutely.
Oh gosh, Kate, does that mean if I can command my demon, I can... Yes, you command all demons, but you must command the Satan, the demon within you first. One of the legions. That was a ferocious...
I'm getting a lot of static. Can like whoever's clicking and everything, can you mute it out real quick?
Here, let me just see where that might be. Getting not there. There. Let me guess. Close to many fucking mics. I don't know who it is.
I don't hear it anymore.
No, I've got about 4 or 5 mics muted. Whatever, I'll just go for now. Sorry guys, just give me a sec. Yeah, the demon thing. This is a big concept for you. You need to see this. This is where you will... I need you to get the concept of commanding demons, because you do, when you choose to now. You must stand in the truth to do this. And the truth is, there can be no reaction, emotional or anything to any of what the truth is. That is a remnant of a dragon or a demon within somebody that still has control on them.
It's trying to divide. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. To give you an example, if you wanted, I could give them a fit of rage. Show them what a fucking fit of rage is. Okay? Now, Fluffy, I want you to show them what tender... Hi, guys. How's it going? Okay? That's what I'm talking about. It is that motherfucking Stark. Okay? That's controlling, commanding the demon within. That the only thing that Fluffy will attack is a lie. She's She's got orders. Demon, destroy yourself and others. Okay. And then I let them go. Fucking have at her. Mine's on a leash. Now, don't worry, that three-headed little fucking twat will chew the fuck out of your dog and spit you out for breakfast. Tenacious to the bitter end with the truth she is. She's under fucking orders from Kate herself. And she's a perfectly trained demon. Under my full control, under my full command, and I will use it to cast other demons out. Capiche?
Capiche.
You stand there. That's where you stand. And all of creation stands with you. Oh, and the demons jump really, really nicely. Jump! Stand down. Get out of my reality.
Jumps right out of the way. Yeah, right out of the way.
Red Sea parted, Moses. Lazarus risen, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Tombstone moved out of the tomb and risen. That is life. That is the risen phoenix, kids. We've talked about the tricky little bastard for a long time. And it's beautiful now how it's coming full circle into its completion, where you can see it as, I see it like a physical ball with just pure devouring itself energy encapsulated in the silver lasso of truth. And all I do is sick the dragon on it, on another dragon. And I sit back and laugh, because I know exactly what I'm doing. Trouble is, others don't know exactly what they're doing, because they're too busy trying to fight the dragon that's going to slay them and fighting their own dragon at the same time. Because both dragons now are going to be fucking devouring you. And your child will either come out of it. If there is a child there, soul, it'll come out of it. And if there isn't, it will devour it. And that's the intent, to let evil devour itself. You just have to learn to command it. It's all about your malady, your sickness and consciousness of wishing an ill upon another life form. Demons are not life.
Yeah.
They are the mimic, the illusion of life. And you can see it in the mime I see in everyone's actions day to day to day. You can tell what path they're truly walking. On the papered world of the dead, or flying high above it in the truth. You know how people's faces light up when you tell them this? Don't be surprised anymore. Because when you're telling people this...
I'm not...
Yeah, well, then again, see, is it just you and me talking here, or am I talking to everybody? I'm just curious, because you seem to keep wanting to make it like between you and I.
Oh, no. I'm saying for I don't know.
There we go. Breathe, self-correct, okay? Self-correct. There you go, get him. Get that little fucker. Got you on a short leash. All right?
I got it on the short leash, yes.
There you go. Turn that fucker around. Got it?
Yes. Got it.
Hell of an urge to fight, isn't it? I know. Takes a bit to get a hold of that fucking little bastard. It really does. I'm just going to open up the mics again to see who else is in there. I had a clue.
Okay.
Who? Okay, so thank you. What a beautiful anagogic we can share. Because what you helped me do was help yourself show others how to, because here's the thing, while you and I, whoever you and I are, while we are interacting, what's happening is the same thing with everyone else. When you're that everyone else, when I'm interacting with a different point of view, you're solving things within your head of things you would do and wouldn't do, correct?
Correct.
Well, I wouldn't do that with Kate. No, I wouldn't do that with Kate. So what you're doing is giving everyone else around...
It's not even with Kate. It's within myself. Yeah.
Right. This is what I'm getting at. Okay? Right? So what's happening here is, don't you find that you solve things within yourself faster when Kate's tearing someone else a brand new asshole? Yeah.
Not only that, but when you're tearing me a new asshole.
Well, see, here's the thing. You're going to get the bigger value out of it after we're done.
Right.
But I assure you, while we're doing this, everyone else out there is going, oh, I wouldn't do that. Kate's going to tear you a new asshole for that to the point that they get it. So we do it together, right? That's all of us. That's why these one-on-ones are great, to show these things. And have you noticed how things are very, very, very different around this table, have been for a very long time?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's cool, eh? I'm loving it. Like, you guys kicking it. You know how tough you guys are? Seriously, do you know how fucking tough you guys are? You have no idea, do you? You have no idea how much a fucking demon control you have.
I'm getting the static again.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is. Mute out on your end, guys, if you're not talking. Quit being a pain in the ass cunt. How's that?
Hello.
There we go. There's an observation.
Guys, this is nuts. This is absolutely fucking...
Are you having fun?
Yeah. Do you know what? I was thinking I'm going to have to pinch myself in a minute, because I'm
yeah, you float on shit.
Yeah. Well...
I know where that is.
I've got to be a little bit quiet. I know I haven't. What am I on right?
Found it.
Or have I?
No, I found it. Okay.
Nice. All right.
Yay, I found the one. Look, I did. Fucking A. How about that? Yeah, do you find yourself... See, what we're doing tonight, and this has been very ongoing for a while, is you're starting to get familiar and used to that float. And that's a stream of consciousness. You're just coming into it.
Right.
Okay? This is why I keep telling you, breathe. This shit leaves you breathless. It really does. Why do you think I smoke a bowl? That gets level, because this stuff just, woo! It's beautiful. It really is. And
I'm actually speechless at them. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I get it. Your brain...
No reason to be sorry. Yeah.
No reason. This is where we want to be. It's like, oh my God. Yeah, you can have a turn on the water slide now, too. Cool, huh? Yeah. The park's open, kid. Come and play.
Nuts, innit? It is fucking nuts, innit?
Well, you just had to find yourself. That was the game, right? And consciousness that finds itself is the only consciousness that it can, okay? So... Yeah,
but it's weird. It's weird. Sorry, it's weird. It was because then... Oh, yeah, I've done it again. Sorry, I'll shut up. Say okay. I'll let you carry on.
Stop saying sorry.
I'm waiting for you to stop that Ouroboros thing going on. Just kill that snake dead. And come on in and just fucking tell me a story, will you? I'm waiting.
Where do I start? I think I've left it so bloody long. I've got too many to choose from now. But didn't you see it? You sure you didn't see it? You sure you're not putting your eyes on me?
You're in the stream. I know what your visuals are on it. I don't know specifically, but it doesn't matter because it's the same truth.
Yeah.
So what you're doing is gliding in consciousness, the stream, from your point of view as I am in mine, and we're just kind of drifting together. This is the drifting effect. And some nights I can really, really do it well, because there's just a beautiful zone, and that's where I end up giggling all the time.
You already know I'm a giggler.
Oh yeah. It's where you look at humanity and just go. and it's like you fucking hate it and laugh at it. It's just like whatever. But then you realize we're at the wall. We made it, Humpty. Well done, Dumpty. And when you get to the wall,
a few things just cut Fluffy in half. They cut my ego in half, and I was like, shit. Do you know what I mean? I was really, whoa. It's almost like I felt like the sense of like a sieve, almost like I've been sieved through, like been strained from all my crap.
Hey,
but I'm sure I've got a lot more to go. But,
well, here it is in a nutshell. I'm going to state a truth from Kate, right from the heart. No one need ever apologize to me. I am not interested in taking upon me your sins.
Yeah.
Okay? Here's why, and this is a good one. I like this one because it's a very easy one to explain to people. If you feel the need to apologize, one, you weren't self-aware, because what you're doing is when you apologize, you are seeking forgiveness.
Yeah.
And someone, watch this fucking trap. This is a beaut. The one that thinks, oh, look, I get to forgive you, has judged you in the forgiveness, the looking for, you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I am literally the last point of view in this entire universe that you have to ever even think you have to apologize to. Because I'll tell you the answer to that question of, why did you apologize? Because somehow you think I didn't see the difference between what I would do and what I wouldn't do. It's only up to you to see that. Because if you feel the need to apologize, it's because you did something that you think that you wouldn't do, and you just feel bad about it. And here's the answer to it within yourself. Hey, just don't ever do it again. Cool, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. That's cool. Oh, no, Kate's going to judge me. Fuck off, I am.
But it's not about Kate. It's not about Kate.
It's about me, and it's about you. Just about me and just about you. That's it.
Right.
Can you mind your own fucking business and quit taking everything so personal, like you own it? You see? How about we just go, cool.
And drift right along with each other.
Yeah, you know?
Right along with each other.
I think I can dream up some beautiful places to go and hang out for, whatever.
Not only you, but all can.
You and you and all of us. Now that you're using the damn things, your house might be a little more interesting where Katie might want to go up, you see. Got to make it pretty, kids.
You're right.
Welcome to the Luciferian universe shithole. Had enough yet? Fucking look at the rest of the place.
Yep.
Fucking stuff everywhere. Paper everywhere. They stuff it in boxes. They stuff it in their ass. They stuff it in their mouth. They fucking... Please. See? Please. Sarcasm. Yeah. Oh, thank you for that anagogic. You see the drift? These beautiful things. Just tell you what, if Kate jumps on it, shut up. Let her go. Watch how beautiful you are. What a gift you are. I just open you all up. Oh, look at all the presents. All the nows that creation sent me. I'm just going to open you up. And if you're fighting to hold your bow, I'm going to rip your fucking paper off. Yes, I am. I'm going to get right to the heart of it.
Hang on a minute. There's an anagogic. Yeah, I've got an today, there's been some mould on my wall. It's been on my wall for probably, I don't put some clothes in front of it, and it obviously the moisture and that made it go mould. But yeah, I've been screaming off the day. Well, not for the first time. I did start it the other day, but today it's been a good few days before I've done it, and yeah, and I almost the dirt from myself. So I had that. You just said it then. So lovely confirmation of that now. And now I really.
Well, actually, here let me take your.
Well, now we're doing.
Let me take your confirmation and make it even bigger. Is that okay? Watch. Apparently, you're reading
perfect.
Apparently, you're reading my email, because that's the answer that D. Washimoto was looking for back to the mole. But you didn't read that email. Right. I did, and I know you, and I know D, and I know Truth, and it's connecting it together. So that's D will understand that fractal. You see, I'm kind of a messenger for everybody. The one thing I don't know is what I know what I'm saying and what I'm giving. What I don't know is what are you getting as that present. We all have different presents. We all have different meanings to things. See, what we're doing is just bringing all our meanings into fluid form. So it's not a matter of assuming and presuming what you thought or think I mean that I'm saying. I am telling you exactly what I mean. So literally, it hurts.
Yeah.
You can take me at my very word. Literally. Legal name fraud is killing your soul. But those of us here that know, don't worry about it. Like, for example, we have Felicite in here. To answer your question, love, it's already answered. Just laugh. Stay where you are. They need that little demon consent. That's it. Ain't you.
Yeah.
That's Mom and Dad's paper. Nothing to do with you.
Bring them on,
eh?
Fuck them. Bring them on. Oh, in the way possible.
See, there. But wait, listen. That's a strong point. Listen. Go ahead, Kate.
That's your clausula rebus sextantibus moment. That is the fundamental change in the treaty. Because apparently you had a treaty with Mom and Dad. You agreed to be their kid, yeah? Well, I call that a treaty. Right. Well, you think that's Mom and Dad? What is that? I had a couple of meat sticks in my reality that built a body that, but I don't know who. I had a good idea who they are, but I truly don't know who they are, and obviously being in the ground has got nothing to do with me. That is the complete separation from the church and state of the Luciferian reality. Have no strings attached. None. You don't know who they are. Do you?
That's why you need that breath.
Right. Yeah. Do you really know?
No. If I knew who they were, I would have been able to.
Not at all.
Not work about. Yeah, I would have been able to. Well, no, I wouldn't have. Because he's so.
Well, listen. That's why you need that breath to just calm,
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Breath. That one, yeah. Calm the fuck down, man. You're gonna light up a dragon here. You don't want to do that. You'll hurt. I promise.
Yeah, don't ever.
Yeah, like I keep telling you, until you get it, leave me out of it.
Right.
I accept the truth. Not anything in this reality. Not anyone, not anything. Nothing.
Right.
I leave.
That's why there's no need. That's why, Kate. That's why there's no need to actually tag you in anything, because if you tag Kate in something or tag anybody in something, that's idol worship. So bring that out.
It's a forced contract.
Yes.
Excuse me. I'll let you know when you can stick your dick in my mouth. Okay. See?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I just, I went frank. Yeah, it's frank on it.
Sorry, Bull. Okay. Let me translate that.
That's pretty self-evident. There's no frack on that. That's pretty self-evident.
Yeah.
Let me spell it out for literalists. What I said was, I'll let you know when you can stick your cock in my mouth, is a concept of, I'll let you know when you can try to fucking rape me with one of your foul intent contracts thinking I'm going to fall for your bullshit.
Yeah.
That's what a tag is.
Right.
Go ahead. And you saw what happened when someone tried to tag a dragon today, huh? Anyone on Facebook paying attention? Yeah, tag me. Have I ever said on air many times, do not tag me in anything, please?
Yes, you have.
It's a courtesy. I have asked. You get what you get. Don't bitch. Don't cry at me. Lies create bitch in me. And I'm the bitch of truth. And ain't truth.
I'm so glad that I'm getting it. I'm catching on. So and it's faster than what I would have before. I'm catching on so much more clearly because it is the truth. And you know what? Now that I'm standing in the truth, you know what? It's my passion now.
Mhm. When you make your heart truth, there's not one meat stick on this planet that can justify the death of a single child. But they will try. Won't they?
Oh, yeah.
All sorts of excuses of demonic worship. Time's
but that
up,
shows you where they stand. That shows you where they stand.
Yeah, it's a good marker, isn't it? It's a real definite, concrete.
Take them off at the neck. Take them off at the neck.
Yeah. No head.
Here's the black guys. Here is the black and white reality that humanity needs to see. Okay. However, it's your job to help them see it. So please see it like this. This is as clear-cut, literal truth as I can tell you. If someone has or thinks they are a legal name, they are of the dead.
Yeah.
Right.
There's your mark. There's your line of demarcation. There's your Rubicon, the cubes. Here it is in phonics fun to show you the magic of Wonderland. Cube. 7 said yes, humanity's in a box. Sivan doesn't see the box yet, but he's starting to get the idea. Still describing it literally. So let me take his subjective to show you the objective of why being a legal name kills you and costs you your soul in the most spiritual sense. Okay? Go something like this. Cube. How do you spell that? Well, in the literal world, C-U-B-E. Well, I can tell you what it means letter by letter. Well, you've got the unconditional love or the contract. C is an open contract, right? Close your womb. Close your legs, girls. All right? See how C, unconditional love, is the beautiful thing, yet it is the, go ahead, shove it in.
Oh, yeah.
In the symbol, you can stick anything inside the C. There's the mouth, and there's Lucifer's cock. You see it? Right now you're starting to see in multidimensional. That's what the stream of consciousness is, multidimensional. You can see it from every angle. It's like
I'm looking at a cloud now, and I can see the shit. It just went past the star right in the middle.
Yeah. You don't
see it.
See it. What happens? You see it in all these different ways. You see it that there's only one thing there. You.
Yeah.
And whether you are walking the Christ truth or not. And remember, creation, in the beginning, creation created everything. It's already done, guys. It is done. Jesus wasn't fucking around. Okay? It is done. What you experience of creation is the heaven or the hell.
Your choice.
Choose. Your choice.
Yeah. So what do you choose?
Well, the innocent comes home, heaven.
Yeah.
Hell? Well, it can go to hell. And the greatest truth and the greatest lie were contained in the same thing, in the illusion of who you think you are. Cube. Q. QB on the stage, will you? Show me the Q cards. It's a positioning tool, isn't it? You use a Q ball, Q stick, right? Q, continuum. All of creation. Q, the womb, the egg with the sperm in it. It's all creation within itself, okay? Q, which in the grandest sense of it is all that is. That's where you are. That's your Q. That's where you're standing in your point of consciousness and the illusion of a physical reality. Just close your eyes and tell me where you are. Good luck, right? So it's all about points of view. All right? Now, B, sense of D. 13, there's your Ophiuchus, the capital B, right? Jesus and the 12 disciples, you know the fractals in there, okay? E, which is the mirror of consciousness, 9, all right? So it's the state of where you are and in what state to be or not to be and not to be at the same time. That is your QB. So you are going to be in the box, cube, on the paper, There's your box. The legal name, or any one single name anyone thinks they are, separates them from consciousness itself. They are as the dead. It does not get any blacker or whiter, upper or downer, bigger or smaller than this. It's the singularity point between heaven and
hell. Let me ask you, like, that's why you see so many people like going through so many different like aspects of themselves, like through drugs and through stuff like that. Like it makes perfect sense. It does. It makes perfect sense why you see like so many people go through different aspects of the whole spectrum, but yet can't actually comprehend what it truly is.
No, and again, here's where the intellectuals trap themselves. They're the most demonic of all. Okay? Those are your scientists, those are your teachers and professors, and those that have intellectual prowess. Let's say, 130 and more IQ. Okay?
Right.
Average to above average intelligence. Okay? People that can kind of thumb a sentence together. But the more intellectual someone is, the more demonic potential they are. I know.
Yeah.
I dealt with them. I deal with them. Intellectual? Please. I can go all sorts of intellectual on anybody, can't I? Yes, of course I can. Do I? Sounds like it sometimes, but that's not the intent. Try to make it simple as I can. Unfortunately,
they wouldn't get it that way anyway.
Well, that's the thing. That's where I was going. I'll answer your question before you ask it, so just let me roll. Unfortunately,
roll away.
Yeah. Unfortunately, what happens is, there was stop jumping in with you. I know how smart you are. Okay. Yeah. See, remember, Kitty uses long brush strokes to paint the whole picture.
I still have to take my breaths too. I
get the excitement. That's why Kate's not ripping you a new one. I get your excitement. It's fun, isn't it?
It is.
I know. I'll play with you. It's all right. Don't worry. Don't have to be a cunt all the time, I get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Many of us at the table are former legal namers, all right?
Yeah.
And we were looking for truth that fitted and were resonated inside. And we were clobbered and numb with programming until we came here. And what made the difference of the world for me was to go through the essays of the path that you speak, talk, and live. And this made my mind came clear, so I could discern what was really the truth from then on. And I wish for Seven Beaumont and Bill Donoghue to go through these essays to get their mind cleared. That's all I wanted to share.
Again, I'm only interested now in taking out the demons. Bill and Savant are oh my God. What are you talking? They're beautiful. Yeah. Let them do the thing. They get it. I mean, I get it. They're benevolent. I'm looking for the benevolent ones, the ones that are, when they've reached and are reaching outside the bullshit box. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. It's when you find the others that are still groping around inside the meat stick box. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Know any teachers like that out there? That's all they do. If I can rearrange the cans of beans in the cupboard, that's all they're doing. Just different brands of beans, has-beens. Living in the glory days of past. Look how smart I was. Look how smart I am. Look how smart I was there. Look how smart I am now versus, but I'm not that smart because I'm still talking about the same shit I was talking about to begin with. I can just talk about more of it.
Yeah.
You know what an intellectual is, and a specialist in the subject is one who can speak more shit about that subjective than anybody else.
Yep.
Oh, good one, Fractal. Loser. Do you find a variety of topics come up at this table? Sounds kind of like I talk about everything, huh? Yeah. Look at everything, and then you can talk about everything. It's funny how you always have something in common with some intellectual monkey somewhere that all of the other intellectual stuff you brought together that you can just go, what? And razzle-dazzle them all day long. And, of course, I don't get into debates with people anyway. Just not my thing.
No.
You know, that's just retarded. That's my gotta go. You have fun with that. Yeah.
Like the conversation that me and Shakt had with the Israel or Hebrew Israelites, like that showed me like like there's some. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the chosen legal namers. Yeah, you're chosen. Yeah, you choose yourself there, dopey. Guess what you choose? Bob, tell the Hebrew Israelites what they've chosen as, thinking they're the chosen legal namer oneers. Us.
Right.
One way ticket straight to hell, non-stop. Straight to hell, do not pass go, and like I said earlier, take your dough. It's going to burn with you.
And maybe they'll learn it the next time around. I don't know.
There won't be. See, that's the thing. This is it. There is no next time. That's true. That's what I'm saying.
True.
We're bringing all the innocents home this time, and the demon, it's gone.
True, because it won't be here.
Won't be here.
You're right. You're right.
We played the game out. You know, we set the trap. You see, this whole thing about Noah being chosen, and Enoch being chosen, and Jacob being chosen, and Jesus being chosen. It is a state of mind that one chooses for oneself.
And that's exactly what it is.
These were played out in consciousness of the fallen.
Yeah.
You choose. Truth or hell?
Yeah, glory, peace, or the reality, the real reality, yeah.
Gonna get your shit together or not? That's it.
Yep. Either shit on the pot or get off.
Well, you know, in order to have heaven, you must create hell. So what we're doing is coming back through all of creation that's already created in the timeline of the Christ mind. And this is the threshold. It's where you go home.
Yeah.
I'd say that's something worth spreading, wouldn't you? Some people would call that gospel. And then you think you're talking about, oh, Jesus is your Savior? Gospel? No. No, that's Satan worship you're talking about. What?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect mirror, eh? Get them worshiping Satan itself, making them think that it's coming to save them in the most benevolent. Oh, they dressed it up so nice at Christmas and everything, a little manger, little sheep, and the three fucking wise guys, you know, from Jersey.
Yeah. And that's the funny part about it is because, like, I mean, if you have so many different, like, putting it in that way, like, I mean, like, can you not discern like the truth from the real?
Yeah, you know,
they're real. They're real of movies coming from the truth. Like, really?
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yes.
How tough is this? Santa's got a list. He's checking it twice. He's going to find out who's naughty and nice.
Mm-hmm.
Any questions? Choose your list. simple, eh? I think you learned that when? Kindergarten time? Yeah, something like that. Great song once, too, apparently. Funny how subtle the truth is. Did you see it? Did you fucking see 0 Point? Did you? Come on.
I'm there.
Yeah. Bitch, eh? Fuck, how tough was that? Apparently rocket science. Santa Claus. Real, bitch. Coming to town. Really gonna happen. Checking the list. There's only 2 things on it. Which one?
Naughty or nice? That's it.
Naughty says you're Sodom and Gomorrah, fucking Luciferian kind of demon thing. That's not very nice. And you got to be nice. And the term nice can only be used in carpentry properly when you use the term nice fit. It means perfect. Right. Oh, look. Not E, tied up in consciousness, Luciferian. The not of E, naughty. Right. Or the neat say. Neat. Oh, my God, there's Northern Ireland creation again. So I can fucking tell you it's all about me, and I can fucking prove it. But I don't like doing that because I got the game piece of game pieces, and the egos still have this thing about, oh, she thinks she's all right in the back steps. Fuck you, honey. I'm creation itself, and so are you.
Exactly.
Go ahead to bit on that one, you wanker. You perfect creation, you. How dare you think that you're going to offend creation by being so fucking perfect? I'd call it perfect, wouldn't you? Perfect? But then you might not see it that way yet while you're busy smearing shit all over yourself that I'm trying to wipe off. But whatever. Knock yourself out. Cover yourself in shit. Go to hell.
That's your choice. That's your choice. Exactly.
Any questions? Oh, we're almost out of time. Fuck, just getting into the roll here too, eh?
Oh man, I didn't even realize what time it was. Like I lost track of time.
Yeah, well, you don't. There is no time in anagogic. Fuck.
You're right. No. You're right.
Oh, there you go, confirming the truth again. Like I need to be confirmed. You have an opinion on me.
We're right. We're right.
You know what I mean? It's the truth. Instead of saying you're right, try this one. That's truth. Yeah, it is. Nothing to me. I just accept it. What about you? Or you still got me in the way there? Huh?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
There you go. I'm not trespassing, so there you see, that's what, there's the demon, right? That's when Fluffy goes. Hey, they're trying to trespass on creation, Fluffy. Go get them, kiddo. Whap! Back off, bitch. I'll let you know when you can stick your cock in my mouth. Be an agreement. It'll be like a, hey, spread them, bitch. Okay? True story. It's fun, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah, well, they didn't get it with that really clean-cut guy and the nice beard and the sandal look, so they went with a tranny this time. What do you think? You see it? There you go. You're nice. That's it.
I see it loud and clear.
Are you being naughty or nice?
Couldn't be more perfect.
I know, eh? See, that's the other one you can use, because when you know, you know. So say it. I know.
I know.
I know. Yeah, I know.
I know.
See, look at that. And I can agree. I know, you know. I know. So say it more often. I know. Instead of I speak this or I, yeah. Little my yin issue going on there, Tweedledum, Tweedledee. Better get those mirrors adjusted so that they're pointing infinity and outwards. Hourglass-like. Jacob's ladder, spiral up with the DNA.
Splitting right through a wall.
Yeah, the Tower of Babel's getting higher and higher. You see, we're going right to the skyer and skyer. And this whole fucking matrix is gone. Hallelujah. Fuck Lou. Yeah. I can say that on so many levels.
You're not the only one. You're not.
Isn't it cliche? You got them too, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nice MG44 you're swinging there. Fucking Sturmgewehr you are. Oh, getting personal, tactical like. Nice. Nice crosshairs on that. Gonna go part some. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go part the crosshairs at the Red Sea. Get it? Oh, the anagogists will go crazy on that one. You know how many layers were in that? Holy fuck, that was about 10 baskets thrown on. You wanted your basket full of bread and fishies? There they are. Eat up. Look, it goes on forever.
It does.
It's immortal, you know. Weigh egg, cast her off, row, row, row your boat.
And you can go from one. You can go from one to the other, but it's still there.
Little paper dolls in the mailbox. You still play with paper dolls? Oh, just because someone else plays with paper dolls doesn't mean to say you have to. Only if you want to play paper dolls with them. Yeah, they'll take your paper doll, and they'll take your physical doll too. Which one do you want? They're gonna fuck them both. They'll fuck you on paper. If they can fuck you on paper, guess what? That translates into fuck you in physical, which translates into what? Fuck you in the spiritual. Oh yeah.
And none of it.
Yeah, that's where you back away from that spiritually, because you've been backing into it for too long physically. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the Queen of Hearts moment in Alice in Wonderland. That's how you back away. This is, you see, when you see the torus field of creation, it's folding in and out of itself in your now. You just watch
exponentially. It. Yeah.
It's It's
okay,
not
so
right.
it
really is that simple. Naughty and nice. Make your path. The more nice you get, the more nice you do, the more nice you share, the more truth you get out, the more truth you be, everything like that, without fear, because you're standing in the truth, because there is nothing to fear when you stand in the truth. That's a truth, by the way, that some people still have a hard time believing, but I assure you, I live the truth, I'm in the truth. Don't take my word for it. Can you not see what I've done?
Yeah.
You then use your ears within the concepts. That's the eyes that you're hearing with. Fucking 4 eyes, eh? Oh, yeah. You see the double cross and everything.